Hello my dear students. Once again welcome back to our online classes. This is your subject teacher of English from LPM Public School, which is situated in Golabazar, Gorakhpur. My dear student, in today's class we are going to revise the chapter number 6. In our previous video we have already revised the chapter number 5, that is the chocolate room. In that chapter we have to revise the word meaning, question answer and exercises of that chapter. That is very important for the examination. And now today we are going to revise the next chapter that is also very important. So that is the chapter number 6, and in this chapter we will learn about the journey of Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru, that is the first, he is the first Prime Minister of our India. So dear student, before starting the exercises, firstly we will learn that short summary about Jawaharlal Nehru's life. Okay, so Jawaharlal Nehru. So Jawaharlal Nehru or Chacha Nehru. Okay, Jawaharlal Nehru or Chacha Nehru, as children fondly called him, was the first Prime Minister of independent India. He fought for India's independence and was imprisoned 9 times in this struggle. As Prime Minister, he developed India into a strong and peaceful nation. Jawaharlal Nehru loved children immensely, and his birthday, 14 November, is celebrated as Children's Day in India. Okay, in this chapter, we will learn about that Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14 November 1889 in Allahabad in British India, and we will learn about their mothers, fathers, and how could he started his study, and we will also learn about Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay. Dear student, you know that what happened in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre? So on 13 April 1919, a large number of non-violent protesters gathered at the Jallianwala Bagh when, under the command of Brigadier General Dyer, the gates of the place were closed to the protesters could not escape. Then the British military fired at them continuously for 10 minutes, killing 379 people and injuring at least 1200 more people. And when Nehru heard how this incident happened, so that time he vowed to fight the British in every way he could. This incident moved him to increase his effort for India's independence. Nehru became a member of the Indian Nation Congress and was the president of this political party. He was deeply influenced by Mahatma Gandhi and worked very closely with him. He was even arrested several times for participating in the civil disobedience movement. But his time in jail only strengthened his resolve to gain. He also used this time to understand Gandhiji's principle of non-cooperation and non-violence. Okay? On 15 August 1947, as India awoke to freedom, Jawaharlal Nehru hoisted the national flag at the Red Fort. He then took up the challenge of using all that he had learned to build a healthy and prosperous India. Prosperous nation. Nehru's ideas of progress carried young India towards great scientific advancement. He also brought about many social reforms that helped women, farmers, laborers and the poor. Under his governance, many important institutions of the country were set up. This included the Indian Institute for Technology, it is IIT, and after that All India Institute of Medical Science, that is AIMS, and India's first space program. Jawaharlal Nehru served as the Prime Minister of India right from its independence in 1947 till his death in 1964. All through this time, Nehru kept India's culture, heritage intact and helped the nation develop into an India we can be proud of. So now we're moving to the exercises of this chapter. That is the whole story that is given in your book. So you must be read your book at your home, and after that come to the exercises. Okay. So here is we will learn about word meaning that is given in your book. So there is a first word is governess. What is governess? Do you know the meaning of governess? The meaning of governess is ladies who taught and took care of children in private houses. Ladies who taught and took care of children in private houses. There is a next word is massacre. Okay, the next word is massacre. What the meaning of massacre? Do you know that? The meaning of massacre is the killing of a large number of people. Now the next word after the massacre, that is civil disobedience. Civil disobedience, the meaning of civil disobedience is a form of protest where people refuse to obey the government. Okay. Now the next, these are the word meaning of chapter number 6. Now we are moving to the exercise, that is exercise E. In exercise E, there is take the correct option. Take the correct option. So the first is Jawaharlal Nehru returned to India in there are 4 options. Student, we have to choose the correct one. Okay. So the option number A is 1910, option number B is 1912, option number C is 1916, option number D is 1920. So which one is correct? So we all know that Jawaharlal Nehru returned to India in 1912. Okay, 1912. So we have to tick the option number B. Now the next, in number 2nd, Nehru wholeheartedly joined the freedom movement. So here are again 4 options. So we have to choose the correct one. We will choose the correct one. So tell me which one is correct. There is a first, as soon as he returned from England. Option number B is just before the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. C is after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. D is immediately after his daughter Indra was born. There is a word Indira. Not student, here is a correction, that is the Indira, not India. Okay. There is a word Indira. You have to correct it. So which option is correct? So there is a option number C is correct, that is after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Now the next, third is the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place on. There are again 4 options. Option number A is 13 April 1919. Option number B, that is 13 May 1912. Option number C, 13 April 1916. Option number D, 19 April 1919. So which option is correct? So option number A is correct, that is the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place on 13 April 1990. Okay. So after this we go moving to the next exercise, that is exercise E. In exercise E, after completing exercise E, we moving to the next exercise, that is exercise B. In exercise B, there is a answer this question. Answer this question. So first question is, why is Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday celebrated as Children's Day in India? The first question is, why is Jawaharlal Nehru's birthday celebrated as Children's Day in India? So the answer will be, Nehru's birthday is celebrated as Children's Day in India because he loved children immensely. Okay. Now the next question. Question number 2nd. The question number 2nd is, name the 2 educational institutes in England where Jawaharlal Nehru studied. So the answer will be the 2 educational institutes in England where Jawaharlal Nehru studied are, the first is Harrow School and second is Trinity College, Cambridge. First is Harrow School and second is Trinity College, Cambridge. Now the next question number 3, that is question number 3 is, what happened in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre? So the answer will be, we have to write that what happened in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So that is on 13 April. It is very important for you that you must be learn date of Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So the date is on 13 April 1919. A large number of non-violent protesters gathered at Jallianwala Bagh when, under the command of Brigadier General Dyer, the gates of the place were closed. So British military fired at them continuously for 10 minutes, killing 379 people and injuring at least 1200 more people. That is the happened in the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Okay. Now moving to the next question, that is question number 4. After completing question number 3, we moving to the next question, that is question number 4. In question number 4, there is a question, why was Nehru arrested several times? Why was Nehru arrested several times? So the answer will be, Nehru was arrested several times for participating in the civil disobedience. Civil disobedience. There is a O. You must be right here, O. Civil disobedience movement. Okay, movement. Now the next question, question number 5. In question number 5, which were the two institutes that were set up under Nehru's governance? Which were the two institutes that were set up under Nehru's governance? So the answer will be, the two institutes that were set up under Nehru's governance are Indian Institute of Technology, that is IIT. Second is All India Institute of Medical Science, that is AIIMS. Okay students, so this exercise A and B are very important, so you must be learn. After completing exercise A and B, we moving to the next exercise, that is exercise D. Okay student, next is exercise D. In exercise D, there is a match the phrases with their meanings. Match the phrases with their meanings. So the first phrase is world of fantasy. So what the meaning of this given phrase? The meaning of world of fantasy is, we have to match first with D, that is not the real world. Not the real world. Now the second is follow in her father's footstep. So we have to match second with A, that is do the same work as her father. Third is strengthens his resolve, that is the meaning of this given phrase is, we have to match with B, that is he became determined. Okay. Now the next number 4, sense of humor. Sense of humor. So we have to match number 4 with E, that is ability to see the funny side of things. Now the number 5, not closed within 4 walls. Not closed within 4 walls, we have to match with C, that is outdoors. Okay. So just like this, you have to match these given phrases with their meanings. After completing this, we have to the next exercise. The next exercise is exercise E. In exercise E, there is the word speak, say and tell are often used incorrectly. Tick the correct words within the brackets to complete these sentences. So we have to tick the correct word. Okay, we have to use the correct words. So in number 1, there is a please spell out your name, speak, tell slowly and clearly. So which option is correct? There is, we have to use the word that is tell. Tell slowly and clearly. Okay, we have to take the tell. In second, the children requested their grandmother to tell or say them a story. So here we have to use the word tell. Okay. In number 3, how many languages does Pragya speak or say? So we have to choose speak. Okay. So we have to take the word speak. Now the number 4, can you please say or tell me where the medicine shop is? So we have to take tell. Number 5, what should I speak or say to say if I met him? So here we have to take say. Okay. In number 6, the principal would like to speak or say to you. So here we have to choose the word that is speak. So we have to tick it. Okay. Now we moving to the next exercise. After completing this exercise E, we moving to the next exercise, that is exercise F. Okay. So before doing the exercise chef, here are some information we must be learned, that is some words are used. Some words are easy to misspell because they look or sound alike. To spell them correctly, it is important to know what the words mean. So here we have to choose the correct word according to the given sentence, that word we used according to the sentence. Okay. So exercise F is tick the correct word within the brackets. Pay attention to how the words are spelled. So here to fail or to not have something that you had before, to misplace. Here we have to choose lose, L-O-S-E, lose. Not fitting well or not fixed in place, not attached to something, it is loose, L-O-O-S-E, loose. So just like this we have to take the correct spelled word according to the sentence. Okay. Now the next is to slow down or stop a vehicle, that is brake. Here we have to use B-R-A-K-E, break. And next is to crack, injure or sever into species, that is break, B-R-E-A-K, break. Okay. Third is grains or plants such as wheat, corn or rice, that is a cereal, C-E-R-E-E-L, cereal. Okay. And a story that is completed in a number or small parts over a period of time, that is serial, S-E-R-I-A-L, serial. Now the next is fourth, a basic rule, theory, belief or law, that is a principle, P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, principle. And the most important, the head of the school or college, that is a principal, P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, principal. Okay. P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L, principal. Okay. In number 1 we have to use principle, that is related to basic rule, theory, belief or law, that is a spelling of principle is P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E. And the second word, that is most important, the head of school or college, that is a principal, that spelling of principal is P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L. Okay students, so just like this we have to complete this exercise. So dear student, I hope is that clear to you, that how could you complete this all exercises and also revise this question answer, word meaning and exercises. So that's it for today. You must be practice this all exercises at your home. Okay student, that's it for today. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and take care of yourself. Okay, thank you.